I'm going to show you a hello world. We're going to do it by hand. There's kind of three main components that you need to do this. One is you, after including the Angular file, is you declare your module in your controller. In this case, it'll be main controller. And you set a property on scope. From there, you bootstrap your application using ngapp equals myapp. So what that says is, this is where I want to bootstrap AngularJS. This is the perimeter of the application. I'm going to give you a pro tip here. This is not going to cost you anything. Do not put that on your head tag, because you'll be sitting there wondering, why isn't my AngularJS application working? And it's because it is. It's just your application is in the head tag or on the head section of your page. So usually I'll just put that on the HTML tag at the top. Don't put it in your doc type. I've seen that happen. So just be careful where you put that. And then from there, it's ng controller. And then you say, this is the controller I want for this element. So once again, more perimeters. And then you have hello. And then you have the Angular binding syntax, which is double curly braces. And then the variable that you declared on scope, which in this case is world. So when this actually runs, world will be evaluated to front-end masters. So, real simple. Declare your module, declare your controller, set properties on your scope object. From there, bootstrap your AngularJS application, and then define your controller. And then from there, once your controller has been instantiated, is anything that's on scope, whether it is a property or a function, is available to be consumed by the view. Does anybody have any questions about this code right here? This is kind of the foundation of Angular right here. The genesis, the embryo. Okay, I'll just do this real quick. We'll spin this up. So this is actually the finished app, but I'm going to delete it. We're just going to go back and recreate it.
And font size, of course.
I will once I'm done with my sleight of hand.
Sure, cool.
Okay. Can everybody see that okay? Mark, we cool?
Yeah.
All right. So from here, we'll give it a module name. Oh. Just call this app. We're not injecting anything in here. Make this a little bigger. And so if the fonts aren't big enough, just please let me know. I certainly want everybody in the back to be able to see.
It looks fantastic.
Yes. Whoever said that, you get a hug. So we're going to define the controller. It's main controller here. And so what we're defining here is the function that once this is instantiated, this is going to be called, and this basically becomes the controller. Okay. Now let's jump into here. So ngapp, app. Let's go ahead and, oftentimes if I only need one controller, I'll just put it on the body tag. And I'm going to jump down here into the bottom. So I'm going to give you another pro tip. One of the reasons why I use PHP Storm, or you could use WebStorm as well, I think Sublime is certainly a good text editor. John Lindquist wrote a really phenomenal plugin for AngularJS that I've just found for me personally is I have the most velocity through the day in a JetBrains product. I'm not getting paid to say that. It's just the plugin that he wrote is really effective, and it just increases my velocity throughout the day. So for instance, I can go NGB, tab, and it's right there. So you can do live templates in Sublime. I know that for people who are in Visual Studio, there is also some live templates that have been written for AngularJS. I've just found this particular plugin to be really, really powerful, and it just helps me throughout the day.